So, a quick video to talk about what's probably the most common mistake I see in podcast recording that really damages the audio quality. And that's to do with microphone technique or not using your microphone properly. So, most people will have invested in a good microphone, a condenser, or a dynamic like this one. This is a Samson Q2U. Other common microphones are any Blue Yeti condenser or the Rode NT or the AT2020 from Audio Technica, all really good microphones. But the problem comes when people don't quite use it properly. It's to do with microphone technique. And microphone technique is making sure that your mouth is in line with the microphone and close enough for it to be really clear and warm. So what I often see is that people will put their microphone on their desk and they'll hit record and they'll start their podcast. And it sounds like this. It sounds echoey and roomy and not very good, distant. And I'd say to people, what did you use to record your podcast? And they'll say, a really good microphone, like a Samson Q2U. And then I discover that they've put it on their desk somewhere and are seeing the levels come through, and they don't realize that it's just recording really poor audio. Because the fact is that any microphone like this or any condenser, you need to be up close to it. It needs to be consistently at this level with your mouth and this distance from your mouth. Otherwise, you're just going to get bad audio. So how do you solve this problem? The first thing to do is to just practice getting nice and close to your microphone. The distance you want to be is probably the tips of your fingers to your knuckles. That's the kind of distance you want to be away from the microphone. Make sure it's at a good height for your mouth as well. That might mean you need to buy some sort of adjustable arm that's going to give you a bit more flexibility than the likes of these little desk stands. The second thing is to wear headphones. Make sure you're wearing headphones and monitoring your recording at all times. It can be a strange experience hearing your voice as you record or as you speak, but you get used to it and you'll be able then to tell when you're moving off mic. You'll be able to hear it. You'll be able to hear when you're too close to the mic, or if it starts to distort, or if the inputs are too high, and you pick up on all these problems and you're able to diagnose them there and then, and it's a lot easier. If you don't want to worry about any of that, there is another option, and that's to go for a headset microphone. This is the best I've found. It's the Mpow Headset mic, and it's available on Amazon for about €40. So I've put away the Samson Q2U and stuck on the Mpow Headset microphone, which will cost you only €40 from Amazon. So a fraction of the price of one of your more expensive dynamic or condenser microphones. And it means that you can sit back and have a conversation with somebody, be it on video or just audio or whatever you want. You can move your head around, you can do anything, and this microphone is going to follow you everywhere and give you a consistent sound. The quality of this microphone, okay, not quite as good as what you're going to get from one of the more expensive microphones, but actually far superior if you're not using those microphones properly. Also, if you're doing video podcasts, this is far better to look at than the back of a microphone like this, which is going to obstruct your face. So a great option all around. Also, when it comes to microphone technique, it's something that you can bear in mind for guests as well. Again, it's something I see all the time. Somebody is using a really good mic. They're just nowhere near it and it sounds terrible. So make sure you've got headphones on and you're listening into what that audio at the other end really sounds like. And if your guest sounds distant and it sounds really roomy and they're using a really good mic, get them to sit a bit closer and just explain to them that they need to be quite close to that microphone for it to work properly. If you need any help, check out podlad.com.